about 3 years ago. You can still see it on iView if you'd like to see it. It's been viewed now over 70 million times because we gave it to the world, and the world loved the simple message which we tried to portray, which is being an Aussie bloke is really hard and it's killing us. Trying to live up to the stereotypical Aussie bloke is hard. So what we need to do is just change a few things. Most of it being Aussie bloke is awesome. There's a lot of us struggling out there, and the number one way to lose your life if you're an Australian male between the ages of 15 and 44 is suicide. So just think about that for a second. Between 15 years of age, and the few young blokes here, 44, the few older than that, the number one way that we're going to lose our life is suicide. We lose 6 blokes every single day. So 6 blokes who wake up this morning will be dead by midnight. 2 women as well. And there's 65,000 attempts of suicide every single year in this country. Per capita, we are the worst in the world when it comes to suicide. So we can talk as much as we want about being an awesome country, and we are. We can talk about as much as we want that we look after each other's mates and all that sort of stuff, and we do that a lot, but we have to do a better job by being slightly more connected to your mates. Turning your mates into true friends by allowing them to be true with you and to take off this mask that we walk around with every single day. It doesn't mean we have to burst into tears every time we have a conversation. It doesn't mean we have to have a deep and meaningful conversation every day. And it doesn't mean you have to tell all your mates how you truly feel. But you do need to tell one person. Tell one person so they've got you. One person so they can look after you, they can check in on you. And we can be honest with them, we can be vulnerable with them, and we can be true with at least one person. And if we're doing that, research tells us that we're more likely to get through drama if you've got at least one person that looks after you. I think suicide is a death of loneliness. I really truly feel that you lose so much connection, proper connection with people, that you end up thinking, you know what, it doesn't actually matter if I'm around here or not. No one gives a fuck at the end of the day. I'm out of here. There was one bloke who nearly took his life the other day, thank God he didn't. But I was in the hotel room when he woke up, and his wife and children were outside. Now, I'd known him for quite a while, this bloke, and I was gutted that I had missed the signs, or I didn't know what I was doing because he hadn't spoken to me. And when I said to him, can you work it out why you tried to take your life? You've got a wife and 3 children out there. And he said, well, my wife, her and I aren't getting along that well. She'll be upset for a while, but she'll end up with a better bloke than me anyway. And I said, what about the kids? And he goes, well, I'm not that good a dad either because I'm depressed and I'm upset and I'm whatever. So she'll end up with a better bloke. He'll end up being a better stepdad than I'll ever be as a dad. So he actually thought that he was helping everyone out by attempting to take his own life. And how no one around him, he worked on a building site, no one around him thought that there was anything wrong with him. He was literally the life of the party. I've been to that many funerals over the last couple of years where blokes are sitting there going, I can't believe it. He was with me last week, or last time I saw him, he seemed on fire. He seemed so happy. We mask our true feelings so well as Aussie blokes. And in a lot of cases, that's good because we need to front up. We need to show resilience. But at some stage, you need to soften yourself and at least allow one person to have a proper conversation with. One person needs to know how you truly feel. And if you've got that one person, then you're more likely to get through it. My journey started 11 years ago when a mate of mine took his own life, and it's taken me to now to realise that people that you look at that seem to have everything, whether it's money or status or job, great family, whatever it might be from the outside, a lot of those people are wearing masks and they don't feel that they can be open, honest and vulnerable, and that's why they hold it in. And eventually a trauma comes. 50% of the suicides that we get every single day in this country are situational, which means a trauma happens, a girl leaves you, wife leaves you, you can't see the kids, you lose your job, whatever it might be. In those big moments in your life, within 24 hours, that person has taken their life because they haven't had anyone to go, oh my God, this has happened, I need to share it, and then build a community around you to look after you. So please guys, this is the biggest walk and talk I've ever seen. I'm telling you, I had 250 odd blokes at a surf club in Avalon a couple of weeks ago. They're sponges, blokes are sponges at the moment. We are desperate for information for us to learn, to get the words to have a proper conversation because we weren't taught it. Our dads weren't taught it, our granddads weren't taught it, So we're getting taught it, and we need these young blokes over here to teach their kids and our grandkids and our sons to learn it from us. And the responsibility is on us to learn it and then to push it up to dad and push it down to our sons or our significant others. It's as simple as that. It's our responsibility to do it. You don't want a community sitting around going, I had no idea, he's taken his own life, I wish I'd taken the time. To sit in an awkward conversation is hard. I understand that. Every time, like on the radio for me, with Matty and MG, hardly any silence at all because you're always trying to be a smart ass. You're bagging someone, you're having a joke, you're having a crack. Life is not like that. You don't have to fill every single gap with a smart ass comment. You don't have to fill every single gap with a comment. Sit in some awkward silence and actually ask someone that you truly love, and that could be that person here with you now, ask them if they're truly okay, and when they say, yes, I'm fine, say, no, I don't believe you. Or explain to me why you're fine. Go a little bit deeper. Spend 10 minutes having an awkward conversation, and they might eventually just go, you know what, I'm exhausted, things aren't going as well as I thought. And if they are fine, then awesome. They know if it does get a trauma, they've got your back and you've got their back. It's all about turning mates into friends. That's the most important thing. So tonight, if you're walking with people, awesome. If you can walk with someone you don't know and just have a chat to them, that might be awesome as well. But I congratulate you guys for doing what you're doing. Absolutely brilliant. And we have got a night at the PCYC on the 12th of September. There's a program we put together called Tomorrow Man, and we actually did it at Panthers after our sporting lunch at the end of last year. It's completely free. Bring along any significant male in your life, whether it's dad, granddad, son, nephew, mate. Come along. We're going to walk from here to the PCYC on Thursday, the 12th of September. Like I said, it's a free night. It'll take a couple of hours, then we'll walk back. I promise you guys, I promise you, you'll get something out of it that might make you slightly healthier than you are now. I really believe that. Everywhere we go, whether it's interstate or down in my area, everyone that comes to these nights gets something really good out of it. And it might just save your life, or it might save one of your mates' life, because it's very emotional. It is awkward at times. It's not just sitting down and listening. You have to get up and talk, and some people are very brave to do that. Others may not want to do it, but you'll learn something, I promise you. So, thank you very much for having me. I look forward to having a walk, look forward to seeing you on the 12th of September. If you have any questions about what I'm doing and stuff, please come up and say good day. Thank you very much.